Good afternoon, everybody. I hope that you having a everybody is having a great day. And I had to make this video because I have to keep it a bean. Let me keep it a bean with y'all. Um, the world is just getting crazier and crazier day by day. You know, I had a feeling it was going to be like this during the end times because we living in the last days, obviously. But I had no idea that it was going to be this bad. And part of the problem is that a lot of people they want to do what they want to do. They want to do what they want to do. They want to live a life of sin. And then when they commit a sin, they want to try to justify it and make it seem like it's right what they doing and it's okay what they doing when in actuality, reality, it's wrong and it is a sin, the things that they are doing. And part of the problem with the world is a lot of people don't believe in God. That's part of the problem. Another part of the problem is people don't pray. People don't repent from their sins and ask God for forgiveness of their sins. And another part of the problem is people don't read the Bible. And another part of the problem is a lot of people, men and women included, don't go to church. That's another part of the problem. Because if people read the Bible like how they were supposed to, and people repented from their sins like they were supposed to, and everybody had a close relationship with God like how they were supposed to, and people went to church like they were supposed to, the world would not be the way that it is, like how it is right now. People wouldn't be hustling, selling coke and crack and heroin and marijuana if they had a close relationship with God and they read the Bible and they repented from their sins. People wouldn't be smoking crystal meth if they repented from their sins and they had a close relationship with God and they went to church. No man would be gay if they had a close relationship with God and they went to church and got saved. No woman would be lesbian if all women read the Bible, had a close relationship with God, got saved, and went to church. No man or woman that's a coke addict, crack addict, heroin addict, marijuana addict would smoke crack, sniff coke, shoot heroin, or smoke marijuana if they went to church, had a close relationship with God, and got saved. No man or woman would be a crystal meth addict if the men and women that are crystal meth addicts went to church, had a close relationship with God, and got saved. No man and woman would be lying and deceiving other people and controlling and manipulating other people if every man and woman in the world had a close relationship with God, got saved, and went to church every Sunday. No man or woman that robs people would be robbing people if every man and woman in the world read the Bible, had a close relationship with God, and went to church every Sunday and got saved. No man or woman that molests little kids would be molesting little kids or never ever would have started molesting little kids if the men and women in the world that molest little kids had a close relationship with God and got saved and went to church every Sunday. No man that rapes women would be raping women if they read the Bible and they had a close relationship with God and they got saved and they went to church every Sunday. No man or woman would be stealing from other people if they had a close relationship with God and they got saved and they went to church every Sunday. No man that is married that has a wife would be cheating on his wife with another woman if every man in the world got saved, had a close relationship with God, and got saved and went to church every Sunday. No woman that is married and has a husband would cheat on her husband if all of those straight women in the world that are married and have husbands had a close relationship with God and got saved and went to church every Sunday like how they were supposed to. No man or woman that are alcoholics would have an alcohol addiction and be alcoholics if every man and woman in the world that are alcoholics and have an addiction to alcohol read the Bible, had a close relationship with God, went to church, and got saved. No man or woman that practice satanic rituals like practicing voodoo and witchcraft would be practicing voodoo and witchcraft if they had a close relationship with God, if they got saved, and they went to church every Sunday. No man or woman that sold their soul and is a puppet for the Illuminati and worship the devil would worship the devil or have sold their soul if every man or woman in the world had a close relationship with God, read the Bible, and got saved and went to church every Sunday and got saved. No man or woman that worships idol gods would worship idol gods if they had a close relationship with God, went to church every Sunday, and got saved. No man or woman that is infatuated with material things like money, sneakers, cars, jewelry, would be infatuated with money, cars, jewelry, or any material things. If they had a close relationship with God, they went to church every Sunday, and they got saved. And all these senseless acts of violence that be going on all around the world would not be happening if all men and women in the world read the Bible, went to church every Sunday, got saved, and had a close relationship with God. Nobody would mock God and make a mockery out of God if people, men and women included, had a close relationship with God, got saved, and went to church every Sunday. And that's just me keeping it real. None of these sins that I mentioned, none of them would be happening if people, men and women, read the Bible, went to church every Sunday, got saved, and had a close relationship with God. And I'm just keeping it real. That is why the world is the way that it is. And men and women commit all of these sins that are unlawful. Because a lot of men and women do not read the Bible. A lot of men and women don't go to church. A lot of men and women have not gotten saved. A lot of men and women don't have a close relationship with God. And a lot of men and women don't read the Bible. Because if they read the Bible, they would know that those sins that I mentioned are sins, and they are unlawful, and they are wrong, and they are not right. And I'm not passing judgment. I'm not being judgmental. People may say, well, you're just being judgmental because you're a Christian. No, I'm not being judgmental. I'm not being judgmental at all. All I'm saying is people need to get right with God. People need to read the Bible. People need to pray. People need to go to church. People need to repent from their sins and turn from their sinful ways and stop being stuck in their sinful ways and get right with God before it is too late. I'm not trying to preach to nobody or pass judgment on nobody or be judgmental. I'm trying to keep people from losing their souls and keep people from burning in hell for eternity for their actions and the choices that they chose to make in their life while they were living. So that is why the world is the way it is, because people don't read the Bible, people don't pray, people don't repent from their sins, people don't ask for forgiveness of their sins, people don't go to church, read the Bible, or have a close relationship with God. And that don't apply to all people. That applies, what I'm saying applies to the men and the women that commit any of those sins that I mentioned in this video. That's who it applies to. And if the men and women that are not saved, that commit any of those sins that I mentioned, if they got saved and they had a close relationship with God and they went to church every Sunday, they would know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the things that they are doing are unlawful. But yeah, I just had to make this video to keep it 100 with y'all real quick. I want to thank y'all for watching today's video and have a wonderful and blessed day wherever you are in the world.